chicken stock which we've made. I've just got the pan on now, so that should be nice and hot, and now we can start stir frying some vegetables off. So I was going to make a sweet and sour today, but after I've picked all that chicken off the bone, there's a fair bit there, so I'm going to have like a chicken fricassee, I think. 10 out onions, some mushrooms, and a little bit of garlic in there. So I'm just going to saute those off until they're just slightly cooked. And I've got a few spring onions. There's a fair bit there, so that's enough for my dish. And then this is going to be baby blues for her dinner. Just mix it up with like a little bit of rice, but it's certainly worth picking the bone. Now it's like a tablespoon of flour. I'm going to sprinkle that over the top. Just put that 1.5 in there, and then we're going to mix all that up, and then we can use that as like a roux base, and then we just slowly add our stock. And then once the stock's in there, we can add some chicken. But yeah, that should do at the moment. Give it a good old mix. Chicken stock. Some of that into the pan, and give that a good old stir up, and then just heat the pan just so the flour molecules thicken up. You should make quite a nice soup sauce. So I might have to add quite a few ladlefuls. See already that's just thickened up, so I could do with another couple in there, I think, but just slowly add it till you get the consistency which you actually want. Some cream, I'd say add some cream. All I've got is a little bit of milk, so I just put a little splash of milk in there, and that'll certainly help like with the sauce. You get a creamier sort of texture to it. So now we'll see how the colour's changed. So I've got all my chicken. I'm just going to add the chicken to it. That'll do nicely. Give that a good old stir up. And I'm just going to leave that on the stove just to reduce down a little bit, but that's looking good already. And then just add some salt and some pepper for tasting. But with rice, so I've got a pan of water on the stove, so give that 5 minutes and that should be boiling, and then we can add our rice to that. Ready for us. I like brown rice to this, yeah, gives it a bit more fibre from it. And all I want to do is just get the rice cooked just before it's like just before it's fully cooked, and then just drain all the water off, and then you can just leave that just to steam, and it'll cook naturally in its own heat. And then when you get your rice, it'll be a lot drier, because I can't stand stodgy rice, to be honest with you. So that's gonna be ready in about what, 6-7 minutes. To the sauce up a little bit more and make some pastry, it certainly would make quite a nice pie filling as well. Let's do the wash it up now. I'm just waiting for the rice to cook. The rice is nearly cooked, so is it al dente yet? That'll do. So I'm going to drain that rice off now, and then just put the lid back on, and then just leave it stand for 10 minutes. That should fluff up quite nicely. The rice all done for us. Just chuck that into the plate. I'll save some for baby blue for her chicken as well. That's enough for me. And we've got some lovely chicken fricassee there. I'm going to put that on top. Hey presto, dinner is served. I think it's time now to sit back and watch a movie. And like I say, we could even use this really. Actually make a nice chicken pie, so I might even do that tomorrow. So if I do that, then that's 6 meals from the chicken, which is well worthwhile. Happy days.